Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 108th segment of Being Inspired with Boost Up Life Changing Reality Tonic. I am still your amiable honorable ambassador, Boost Up to see where, and I am here on this platform where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Okay. Yes, please endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments, whenever you come across this video. Today, we'll be talking on the topic, truth about apology. Oh, yes. Apology is really a very good thing, Apology shows that whatever it is that happened between you and somebody in no matter the relationship, that you've actually thought about it, you have done an in-depth analysis on it, you have really had remorse, you've come to see yourself as somebody who actually caused the friction and all that, and you're sober about it, and you decided, okay, to come down from your high horse to say you're sorry. That is a noble thing. It's actually very beautiful. That is one thing about apology. But most times, apology takes people, it takes a day for some people, it takes a week for some people, it takes a month for some people, it takes a year for some people, it takes a decade for some people, and to some people, decades, After a lot of negative things must have happened, and to some extent, sometimes centers cannot even hold again, That is how people react to apology and all that. But the truth is that, the fact that you have apologized doesn't mean that everything had to go back to normal. That is the essence of me taking up this topic today, because I just handled the case. And I was amazed that the things that happened in that case and the people that are involved in that case, that's where a lot of people are getting it wrong, completely. That you can't value your apology, more than what you put other people through, more than the evil things that happened, that you put others through. You can't value your apology. There are anguish, suffering and mental breakdown that most times what you have done, had put a lot of people into a whole lot of mess. And then that because you are sorry doesn't mean that, okay, yes, the people you hurt, the people you stabbed, the people you betrayed, the people that you've taken joy off from their lives in so many ways, and then that it doesn't matter how long it has taken you to come to terms with reality that you're wrong, and then you have to apologize. And the moment you apologize, you think everything had to go back to normal because you have apologized. No, I really want us to treat this, because there's a lot we need to understand and learn in this very topic. You don't expect them to forget and just move on like nothing happened. No, it doesn't work like that. You must understand that when you are sober and you want to apologize, that there are things that don't go with the apology. Pride must never go with the apology. Arrogance must never go with the apology. Ego should never accompany the apology. When you know that you're wrong, you must be meek and humble and with enormous patience, okay, and understanding, because the people you're dealing with are human beings and not robots. Most people, once they have apologized, they become, impatient with themselves and with people that are involved. We call them their victims, because they get angry, when those people are taking time to, come around. But that shouldn't be like that. Most times, you will see people who apologize, once or twice, come out to be saying, start singing, but I have apologized, but I have apologized, but I've said that I am sorry. Hey, that is not how it's supposed to be. Most of them that you have apologized to, they some of them are still in shock. And to some people, because they have said that apology, they want to have a right and a say in the lives of the people they have hurt. They have done a whole lot of damage to. That is not okay. I don't know how many people that are out there, and when you come across this video, analyze your life. Analyze everything about you, okay, and understand that there are approach to apology, and it has nothing to do with you. You must step out from the you and understand the fact that you have done something bad to somebody else who you are not in their heart, who you are not in their brain, who you cannot even fathom the extent of the damage you have done in their life. So it's not just about that apology that you have uttered. Yes, that is a good step for you realizing that is for your own peace of mind. That is for your own good. But now that apology still has steps to go. One thing you must understand is that some people are still in shock, some in disbelief, some in anguish, some in agony. So you must learn to allow them grieve and heal. That is something most people are not doing. You don't expect that, okay, some people are still bleeding, from the things you put them through. That you apologize, okay, doesn't mean that it's a rocket science thing. It doesn't mean that they are robots. Some of them, their brain are still processing a lot of information. One thing you should understand, that relationship, no matter the kind, be it family members, be it with your church people, be it with your associate, be it with your colleagues, be it with your lover, be it with your house helps, be it with your husband, your spouses, if I can just say it like that. No matter who you have relationship with, is expensive. Relationship is timely. Expensive, yes, very costly. And you know what? It takes years to build a strong and healthy relationship. But a careless second can break it down completely. It does. And that you have to come back and now apologize doesn't mean that, because you took your time. You took your time to come to terms that you have done wrong and have decided, okay, I want to say I am sorry. Now you need to give them time to process your apology and actually know if it's something they want to do. Accepting apology is good because, of course, most times when you're angry, you're hurting yourself. You cannot be angry with people, and be expecting them to feel. Most people you're angry with don't even know you're angry with them. So you can't, it's like you taking poison and expecting somebody else to die. It doesn't work like that. You are the one that is going to be punished because the things that you harbor is what is going to punish you. The punishment is not going to come externally. But when you scatter what you're meant to value and cherish, then you must learn also that to have patience in order to, because after apologies, what do I need to tell you? What you're meant to cherish that you threw away may not be yours eventually because you didn't value it when you have it. Hey, even your apology, when after being said, we had to go through suspicions angle because you're a suspect. And of course, you don't expect somebody you've apologized to open hands and take you. What if it's a trap? What if your apology is fake? What if it's a second chance for you to enter and destroy them completely? So you know that they will need to check you from that angle to know if you're sincere. And you know what? For those who give up after few apologies, what it simply shows that you are selfish, because there are selfish, super selfish, world-class selfish people whose only goals are just to satisfy themselves and themselves alone, to please themselves and all that. When you see people like that, the apologies are never sincere. And most times they are not people who are apologizing because from their soul they really want to apologize. No. Most times you see these people being talked to apologize. Most people they are being forced to apologize. When people sit you down to convince you on why you should apologize, and you saying so what and so and all that, and people are bending you down, telling you, no, you see this one, you're at fault. That means there's nothing inside you that actually condemn your heart. There's nothing inside you that actually have felt you have done wrong. Nothing. You're still there. So such person apologizing, you need to actually have a second chance. You need to sieve it. Apology. You have to check from angle the apology is coming so that you don't be a fool twice. Okay? And you that wants to apologize, always make sure, even when 100% talks to you and make you feel that you have done something wrong, don't always go with the worst of them. Always have time to have a sober reflection so that you can convince yourself and accept the fact that yes, you have done wrong, so that your apology can be sincere. This type of people, you have them in female, you have them in male. So most women, most men are like that. So it's not just on one side, because if I'm talking to somebody, most men don't like to apologize. Most women are crazy as well. It's all about the conscience you have. It's all about the type of person you are. It's all about how the level of fear of God you have. It's all about where you want to have peace. Because if you're somebody who wants peace, who really wants to be happy, see, when you are wrong, I know a lot of people apologize even when they are not wrong. That one comes with grace. But I'm talking about when you know you're wrong. Apologizing is not a big deal at all. It's not a big deal, because most apologies are not accepted. It's simply because it was long overdue. And you've done a lot of things in between that time that thing happened that will show you don't really care. You don't care. You can live without the person. You can do this. And eventually when you come around, the person will look at you and not like, thank you, apology accepted, access denied, because I always preach that. The truth is that apology brings peace. If you want to live well, apology, when you have peace, even your skin will radiate. Your face will show that your mind is at peace. The things you do, but you see that your being happy won't be tied to material things. It won't be tied to you having so much money. It won't be tied to you having everything that you ever wanted. No, it will be because inside your heart you are at peace. And it shows that when you put yourself into the shoes of others to feel their pain, when something happens, you imagine, if it's me, how will I feel? And when you understand this, you will really give an apology that is sincere. And I want us to know, wherever you come across this video, please think about it and don't be in a rush. Don't be impatient. You need to really have understanding. When you have wronged people, when you have hurt people, and when you have made people's heart bleed, it will take that process for them to forgive you. So when you are sincerely sorry, it's not once, it's not twice, it's not 3 times, it's not even 10 times. Show them repeatedly that you're sorry about that single thing, irrespective of the fact that you have apologized and apologized. Whenever that issue is mentioned, be humble enough to say, I'm sorry that I hurt you that time. I'm sorry that I did that day. Not that, are you bringing it up again? Are you bringing it up again? Have I not said I'm sorry about that? No, that thing you did. The person that's bringing it up may not be bringing it up from the angle of maliciousness, no. But always say you're sorry for something you have done wrong that has caused another person heartbreak. Mental health is very important. We the advocacy of it, and say no to drugs, say no to hurting, breaking people's heart and all that. And apologize sincerely when you're wrong. God bless you. See you next week Wednesday. Bye.